How you doing, people? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to do a video on this upgrade kit. This is the PS-14 Plus Assaultus upgrade. This is from MMC. This is a third-party accessory for their Assaultus. Essentially, this is Bruticus. I'm going to call him Bruticus going forward. This set, I think, came out last year and eventually sold out. I, for a while there, did not want this, but I kept seeing pictures of how nice it looked and how it made the whole figure a little better proportioned and give him a little more height. But by the point I realized I wanted one, it was sold out. Thankfully, I believe late last year, Big Bad Toy Store and a couple other sites may have gotten additional kits in. They put them up for pre-order, and I got mine towards the end of April. So I'm finally really glad to be able to add this kit to my Bruticus. So I've already opened this, but that's a box. Really cool little box, with all the actual animation of the figure there. Is what it looks in the box. And on the back, they show you pretty much the tech specs here, right? And a little wording about, I guess, Assaultus, aka Bruticus. There's a cool figure. A lot of the parts that come with this guy mainly go with Onslaught here. So that's why the guy's standing there. So really cool. I'm glad to have been able to get this on my for my Bruticus. You get inside this baggie, which has the instructions and a little card with some specs. So here's a card that I got. PS-14 Assaultus. Here are all his rankings, numbers, etc. Pretty cool. You also get the actual instructions here. This just kind of shows you what you get inside, the how they go in, the different parts you have to replace, and that's pretty much it. So cool that they include that. The main thing, they include this all the pieces on this plastic container. You get his gun. You get these two. Essentially, these are for his feet to give him a bit more actual feet and height. You get a different head and a different chest piece. This is more, I guess, closely lined up with how the old toy used to look versus the animation version. And I think this look kind of gives the Bruticus, at least from my perspective, a better look. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out, and I'll show you the pieces real quick. Okay, guys. So first piece is this awesome gun that has a holder here that he can hold. This one is much bigger than the gun that already came with this figure, so really cool. Some nice detail, and it's painted really nice. It's really cool. I don't know if I will be displaying my Bruticus with his gun, but again, that's an option that you can have there, and this actually folds. So, and this folds in. So really cool. They include these chest pieces, and this is a replacement for the chest. This is part of Onslaught, essentially. Mine has a little blemish here. Kind of sucks. Oh well. And then these side pieces that again go on Onslaught, and these are also part of the chest. I believe they make up these wings section, pretty much. So that's cool that they give you that. Look, they give you a different head. And essentially here this is more, I guess, toy accurate. I like this head better, but it's really cool. There you go, alternate head. And then you also get, and this was the main reason for me wanting to get this. I always wanted to add a bit more height to this awesome Assaultus or Bruticus rather toy, just so you could fit in better with my other combiners. So these are pretty much the feet. This is what these things transform into, and you plug them into that part. So really cool that they added, or at least they gave us the option for this. So this is pretty much the whole kit, what you see there, right? The chest parts, the head, and here's the feet. So you know what? I'm gonna show you guys my actual combiner, and then I'll put the parts on, and we'll go from there. So here I want to show you guys the my Assaultus or Bruticus next to the, I believe this was Titan's Return um, Predaking. That Predaking has a couple of upgrades, but I sort of wanted to get the upgrade kit for Bruticus here so he could be a bit more in line height-wise with guys like this, guys like Devastator. They came out a while back. This is sort of like the scale that I'm going for as far as my combiners go. This guy does a good job of that. I think, however, with the feet, adding those on will probably give him a bit more height, and I think the silver on the chest and a different head will sort of help him to blend in a little better in my collection. So I just sort of want to show you guys sort of what I'm going for scale wise. I just want Bruticus to fit in a little better height wise with guys like this. So and then you guys can see there on the left there's the Bruticus essentially without the kit. It's still a really nice figure once put together. Probably, at least from my perspective, one of the better third-party Bruticus out there. I know Sata Toys makes a really great one. I just prefer this one so much. The only downsides for me on this guy as it stands are his feet. They are really tiny. And that's part of the reason why I also wanted to get the kit, is to give him a bit more presence from you know, on his legs and his feet, etc. So what I'll do next is I'll probably go ahead and put on the upgrade parts, and we'll be back with the guy fully put together. So here we are, guys. I finally got done putting the whole kit together here on Bruticus there on the left. It didn't take too long. It wasn't too complicated. I think at most I had to take out 2 screws of the chest pieces, which I'll show you closer in a bit. But I just wanted to show you there Bruticus or Assaultus with the full kit on in comparison to, again, Predaking there from, I think it's Power of the Primes. But I think, at least for what I wanted to do, as I said, I wanted to add some additional height to the Bruticus there, so you could scale a bit better with you know, Devastator and this Predaking that I'm showing there. I think it definitely accomplishes that. I think it definitely gives him the height. I also do think that in addition to the feet, if you look at the feet on Bruticus, it just gives him a bit more. He looks more even. The feet were so small, and I get what they were going for, right? They were going for the cartoon look, but the feet were really, really small on the Bruticus here on his feet. Now with the kit, definitely the proportions are way, way better. I also do think that the all silver chest uh, helps to break out a lot of the purple and blue that was initially on you know, that came with the set. And the head also does I think a better job of making him look a bit more menacing, right? That's the toy-like head versus a cartoon head. um but I think I'm really happy with this, at least from looking at it on first impressions. I think it does help Bruticus now scale much, much better with these Titans that released by Hasbro, which is what I was looking for. And then we'll get a closer look at Bruticus himself. All right, so looking at the head there, as you guys can see, I already have the alternate head put on. It was fairly easy. Here's the head that originally came with it, which is more, I guess, cartoon accurate. So I could put them there so you guys could see the difference. This head is great, but I think this one just looks a whole lot better for me. Replacing the head itself was fairly easy. It kind of just opens up and slides out, and you guys could see it there. and it kind of just clips in place, and he still gets the same kind of range that he had before. The um, the chest itself, we'll move down slightly, was pretty easy. You kind of have to slide out. This is the original chest, so you guys can see the difference. There's pins that this slides out on. You guys can see them there. And you kind of just pull it out and slide the new chest back in. I'll call them wings, but it's these sections here that go left and right of his chest. These have had two small screws, so you just need a little small screwdriver to replace them. And you take those out, put the new wings back in, and screw them back on. No big deal, but I do think that the chest helps to break up a lot of like the brown and blue. I guess the more cartoon accurate look. I guess I prefer the more toy like version. And the biggest thing improvement for me was as we move down, if we can, let's see. The feet, definitely a huge improvement. As far as I can see, this is probably, I think I would have only bought the feet if they sold just feet. But it's a huge improvement from a proportion standpoint. It also gives them more stability. As you guys could see, the regular feet kind of just ended like right here in this top section. And that was pretty much it. Now he has he looks more like an actual big robot with big feet. It is great. And these just go, there's tabs here on the side, and it also goes tabbed in the back here, if you guys could see that. And yeah, I think this is the main thing for me is this feet that sort of helped to give him some great height. And you guys could see, I think he's all the better for this. It is really cool. I am really happy with the way this set came out. I'm glad I was able to get my order in and thankfully not have to pay aftermarket prices or anything. But I think for anyone that's looking to get this kit and perhaps they're on the fence like I was at the very beginning, I think the feet alone are definitely a huge improvement. I think the chest and the head are a plus. I think they do help to round out this figure a lot. And then you also get this gun that he can hold. I probably won't be using the gun too much. But as I showed earlier, he can. Is a handle here that he can use to hold that. But yeah, I would say the robot itself, the combiner, Bruticus, now looks awesome. He'll look great on my shelf. And you guys could see him there with the kits and the different pieces. Really cool. Great job by MMC, I think, as a company, if I'm remembering correctly. For me, this is my definitive Bruticus. I am looking forward to their Protectobots. I do have their First Aid or Medicus, as I call it, on pre-order. And I'm looking forward to, being able to put that combiner together and pair him up with this Bruticus. And now that he's there with the kit, with the feet and the chest and the head, he looks awesome. Anyway, not much else to say. I would definitely recommend this kit if you can get it on your hands. You can get your hands on it, rather, for a good price. But it's definitely worth it. Anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, hopefully you found this helpful. And, be safe out there and enjoy the rest of your day.